What's up, everybody, and thank you for listening to Mastering the Mindset. My name is Dariusdotch, and I'm an actor, hip-hop artist, and fitness and life coach. And I'm here to personally help you train and improve your mindset so that you can, 1, become the best version of yourself mentally, and 2, gain focus and motivation to be able to take action and achieve the success in life that you want and deserve. Before we get started, please like and subscribe to my channel, and at the end of this episode, if you liked it, please share it with a friend or a loved one or someone who would benefit from hearing this message. I'm so glad you're here, and I'm ready to go on this journey with you, and that journey begins now. Okay, and welcome back to another episode. So today, we're going to talk about your perfectionism. And if you heard me talk about this before, then you've heard me tell you that your perfectionism ain't real. It's BS. That deep down, it's fear. Today, I want to talk about how your perfectionism is ruining your productivity. That productivity that you're trying to create to be able to have the kind of life that you want, to be able to achieve the things you're going after, to get where you want to be. So quick recap of my other episode, perfectionism ain't real. A lot of folks, including me, say, oh, I'm just a perfectionist. Yeah, I bet you are. We all are. But the truth of the matter is perfectionism is a mask to cover up some kind of fear. If you think you're a perfectionist, then that's based off some kind of fear that you have. Maybe you're afraid of being judged, of putting yourself out there, or afraid that you won't be enough, afraid of being rejected, afraid of looking stupid in front of people, afraid of people thinking that it's not good, that it sucks, of getting a no. These things, this is where your perfectionism comes from. This is the mask we hide behind. We say, it's not perfect yet. It can be better. I haven't shown anybody yet because it ain't ready. And as a hip hop artist, I can 100% relate to that, especially since I record and mix my own music. I could work on a song for months, and I'll let somebody who's close to me hear it, and they say, man, when are you going to put this out? This is dope. And I'd be like, well, I got to finish mixing it. It don't sound how I want it to sound. And they like, well, I can't tell. Sound good to me. And that's a fear. That's me being afraid that I put my music out there and people are going to hear it and think, yeah, it's good, but it don't really sound professional, or that they just won't listen to it at all because the production quality ain't good enough. And maybe you're afraid of, I don't know, the haters, afraid of people judging you, afraid of failing or succeeding. That's the thing. You can be afraid of trying something, actually succeeding at it, and being afraid of all the things that come with that success, whether that's the attention, the responsibility, the expectation to keep producing at that high level, right? We all have our reasons to be quote unquote perfectionists. And I'm here to tell you that it's not real. And the reason why it's killing our productivity is because you're not starting. You're waiting for it to be perfect, for the perfect moment, for that art to be perfect, for your finances to be perfect. You're waiting to be better. You're waiting for it to be perfect before you do anything. And it's killing your productivity because you ain't taking those steps in the right direction you need in order to follow your purpose, in order to finish that thing, in order to start that thing. You're not taking action. You're not posting the videos. You're not putting your work out there. You're not practicing at social gatherings to get better at talking in front of groups because you want to become a motivational speaker. Whatever it is, you're not taking that action because it's not the right time, or whatever fear you have, right? Meanwhile, there's somebody out there with less talent than you, less skill than you, and they're getting further simply because they take the actions that you don't, or they take more actions than the little bit of action that you do take. So instead of striving for perfection, instead of trying to be perfect, strive for better. Strive for progress, even if it's just a little bit every day. How many times have you seen that phrase? It says 1% better, right? What if you just tried to be 1% better, just 1% better than you did yesterday, and just getting something done instead of working on something over and over again? Done is better than perfect. Like I've said before, 90% done is done. 90% done is done. Let's say you're a painter and you make this painting and you feel like it's 90% done. The amount of time it takes you to work on that last 10% could take you the rest of your life. You'll end up never showing anybody because it ain't perfect. When in reality, that last 10%, the only person that's really going to notice it is you. Wouldn't you rather just get it out there, put it in an art gallery, seeing what kind of feedback you get, how folks react to it, instead of saying, oh, no, it ain't ready, and never showing anybody, and take another 20 years to finish that 10%? And we do this. We are perfectionists when it comes to whatever that thing is we're working on, when we know damn well nothing and nobody is perfect. Nobody's perfect. So why the hell do you try and hold yourself to that perfect standard? That's just not logical. I remember there was a time when I would record this podcast and it would take me almost 45 minutes to record one 15-minute episode because I would stop and back up whenever I came across a word that I messed up on. And it would always take me forever to get these done. And then finally one day I was just exhausted and I didn't have a lot of time. So I just did it. I kept all the mess ups. I didn't have time to. I didn't have time to go back. And y'all know I stumble over my words a lot, right? It is what it is. I'm human. And I actually had a moment the other day. A friend of mine, another actor in town who listens, he was like, man, I love how natural you sound. It's like you're just talking normal, regular. You're just you. And it's because I gave up trying to be perfect on here. If I mess up on a word, oh well. I might make fun of myself for it and keep going. Now, sometimes I do have to back up if I just say the wrong thing completely and it makes my point of view not what I want it to be. But that happens way less. My point is people accept imperfections. In a lot of cases, they accept them more than perfection. It's why folks love behind the scene footage. They don't just want to see the finished, edited, cropped version. They want to see how I got there, the bloopers, the unedited stuff. Getting to the life you want, it's not about getting everything perfect. It's not about getting your entire to-do list done every single time. But can you check off that one most important thing of the day? Now, if you're like me, your to-do list is long. I'm looking down at my daily plan right now, and I got like 10 things on here, and a lot of them require multiple steps. Like, for example, one of my things is to work on editing content that I recorded yesterday. Well, that takes me having to email myself the audio file that I recorded to be able to edit it on my phone with the video. Then I have to line it up to make sure it matches. Then I have to export it out of that application to my gallery, then back into another application to be able to make cuts and add text and graphics. And that's just one video. And I got like 4 I got to do. So really my to-do list, my daily plan is like 20 items long. And I don't have that much time in the day. So will I get all this stuff done? Probably not. But I'm going to get most of it done. I'm going to get the most important things done. That way I can feel like I took a step forward. We have to have that quote unquote get-ish done attitude. Stop thinking, start doing. You'll never be fully ready for anything. There ain't ever going to be a perfect time. There's not going to be a perfect time to start. And also, you don't have to believe in yourself in order to take action. You don't. But we damn sure feel like we do. We feel like we have to be perfect to take action. You don't have to believe in yourself to take action. Now, eventually you will need to, yes, but to start, you don't. Why? Because if you take the actions and you check off those items, you make progress in the right direction, there's no way you won't see some kind of progress. And if you're congratulating yourself along the way and you have that dopamine reward system set up and you celebrate the actions you complete, you're going to build confidence. Then you'll be in a place of, well, okay, let's see how far I can go. I actually can do this. Look at my progress. But to take that first step, you don't need to believe. Be okay with messing things up. You're human. One thing I don't want anybody to take from my podcast, any episode, is, man, that dariusdotch, he's perfect. No, I want somebody to look at me and be like, he's trying his best. He's working on himself. He's striving to be better. It seems like it's working for him. I'm inspired by him. Let me try this. Let me work on my mindset too. Don't let perfectionism fool you. It's a mask that's covering up a fear of some kind. We're afraid of getting our feelings hurt, of not being accepted, of people saying bad things to us or about us. But nothing in life is perfect. So go mess some stuff up. Incorrect action is better than no action. At least if you take the wrong actions, you have something to improve on. Failure is not the opposite of success. Failure is a part of success. In most cases, it's a requirement. So go mess up. Learn what you shouldn't do so you can learn what you should do. Uncover what you should be doing. So go. Take action. Imperfect action. And that's exactly how I'm going to end this one, in an imperfect way. It doesn't have to be perfect. You still got the message, right? So, bye.